Morning, everyone. Try imagine this. When you are trying to tell a person something, that person doesn't mean it. What will you do? You will be silent, right? This is what happening with sexual harassment cases in Malaysian organizations, as most cases went underreported. Although Malaysia we have regulations on sexual harassment, but these regulations are uncompulsory and the investigation process will be lengthy and unpromising. Until recent years, the media has exposed a lot of sexual harassment cases happening in Malaysian organizations, which caused the society to be in shock. Research on sexual harassment has been very important as sexual harassment not only causes negative effects to the victim and witness, but to the organization itself too. In my study one, I have interviewed 20 employees from various organizations trying to understand sexual harassment from Malaysian organization contexts. I have identified 5 types of sexual harassment and I found out that most of the victims and witnesses not only face one type of sexual harassment but a few types. Usually we believe that women would be the victim and men would be the perpetrator. But in my research, I found that both genders are prone to sexual harassment. Most victims and witnesses choose to use passive coping strategy such as silence, ignoring, and accept the fact that their organization has sexual harassment cases. I try to ask myself, why is this happening? Therefore, in my second study, I try to look into the social power differences among the victim, witness, and perpetrator. I try to look if the organization could do anything to try to minimize the differences of social power, which would encourage the victims and witnesses to report their sexual harassment incident to the management. Second part, I try to look into the resilience, as resilience has been very important to help any victim or witnesses to recover or overcome from their traumatic or negative experience. Therefore, I try to look if the organization could do anything to try to increase the resilience level among the victim and witnesses. This research has been very important because it would demonstrate the real situation where organizations play an important role in preventing or minimizing sexual harassment prevalence in the organizations. Thank you.